What I want to do for the next 45 minutes or so is sort of introduce some of our most experienced, most successful, high-end coaching students and give you guys an opportunity to sort of ask them some questions and kind of see how their success has grown over time and how they've built their businesses. Certainly you've heard from a lot of other people already. Nathan has spoke a little bit, and Frank came up and gave his testimonial, and Jeremy, and you've heard about mine and Greg's story a little bit. But our organization, we've been very blessed to build a really big, successful coaching and mentorship program. We have over 80, almost 90 people in our Platinum, Diamond, and Masters Elite coaching programs. We've had such a high demand actually for the program that a number of our Masters Elite coaching students, who all have years and years of experience and lots of success, have agreed to become coaches. So John and Marianne and Jerry Ballard and Chris Council and a number of other people are taking on a role to pass the knowledge down. Several of the people on the stage here have been with us since we did our very first event. We have not been training and teaching in big arenas very long. We started our original apprentice program in the fall of 2004, but that apprentice program was only in our local area. Greg and I were mentoring 8 other guys that worked in teams of 2, so it was basically 4 units. We started training and working with them, and that's where Derek came from, that's where Jason Zach came from, that's where Ted came from, my brother Mark, and a couple of other guys. And they all had a lot of success and are still with us. And then in the summer of 2007, we decided to do our first big event. And we had about 125 people there. And a lot of the guys we knew before because we were in a coaching program with John and Jerry and Marianne and Chris. We were in a coaching program with them. And when we started to teach, they actually jumped into our coaching program as our first coaching students to learn some of the stuff that we did and basically to create a great mastermind group. So what I want to do for the next 45 minutes to an hour is have them tell you a little bit about each of their stories and what's possible, and then give you guys an opportunity to ask them questions on helping you guys build your business. How does that sound? All right, sound good? All right, so ladies first, down here at the end. This is Michelle and Dale. They are a team in the Michigan area. And I'm not going to say too much to introduce you guys. Why don't you just kind of introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your business model, how you guys are doing, and maybe some recently closed deals and stuff.
Okay. We were actually in the same coaching program with those guys, but followed them. So
the year after.
Yeah, we watched the DVD with you guys in it and signed up. And here we are today. We actually were at the one in July of 2007 and started. We'd been doing short sales for a little while. I was still working full time in my old job, and he's a licensed builder, so he was doing rehabs, and we had done short sales. But when we signed up with these guys, our business changed drastically after I convinced Josh to kick Dale in the butt and do the first realtor presentation, which we did in February of last year. February of last year, we had 6 deals in the pipeline. We've done 1 realtor presentation, which I'll let Dale tell you all about. And through referral from that one, we now work with probably about 30 different agents. And we had 6 deals in the pipeline in February of 2008. We have 90 plus in the pipeline now. This month is our biggest month. We closed 2 deals so far. We're closing one this Thursday, this Friday, and next Monday.
Okay.
So,
and what will that look like for revenue?
For revenue for this month, close to $100,000.
Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. Good job, you guys. Dale, tell us a little bit about your business model. What does it look like today? You know, you're primarily working on realtor referrals, but how have you set it up? Who are the members of your team? How are you guys structuring things?
Okay. Originally, we were doing them ourselves, and we decided to actually, Josh kicked me around the yard several times to finally do my first presentation, which Michelle just mentioned to. And basically, we did hold a seminar very similar to this in a room about half this size. We had about 70 realtors show up for this. What we did is we got our program CE approved, so there was a continuing education units for 2 hours of CE work. It was on a short sale, how to make money doing short sales. We did this, we fed them. Obviously, if you offer food, it works well because we had so many show up. We did do the one, literally when we left that seminar, as Michelle said, we had 6 deals in our pipeline. Within a week, we had 25 deals in our pipeline, and we are where we are today. It's 100% realtor referral. We do no advertising. We do not do lists. We don't do any of it. We have not spent a dime on advertising since February of last year. We are now working in 4 or 5 counties in the southeast Michigan area. And it's going quite well. And our business model is, as I said, working directly with realtors.
Oh, you do one side, I do the other side.
Okay.
And everybody in their
business,
left
it with her.
Everybody in their business works for Michelle, if you can't tell.
This is absolutely
including
true.
Dale.
Yeah. That's pretty much what she was just telling me, to tell her how I run the company. Okay. What we do is we separate the responsibilities. Okay. She does the negotiation and the closing side of it. I do the front end. I actually discuss with the realtors, talk to the realtors, do the initial conversation with the sellers. I meet with them, meet at their house. If I can't meet at their house, because we have a lot of people now, believe it or not, that are out of the state, so I literally do phone interviews with that, visit the house to take pictures later. So we have it separated up. We are growing the business. We have an actual office. We have office staff. We have a new hired, well, not new anymore, 3 months of a negotiator. We've just hired 2 case managers, and we're going to get a 3rd case manager here soon just to help us run the business itself. So we are growing, and it's a positive growth, and we're very happy with the results that we have so far.
Dale, when you say case manager, I think all of us might have a different definition of what that is or what they do.
Correct.
If I'm in the crowd and I hear case manager, what's that mean for you guys?
Well, the couple that we hired, she is a part-time realtor and he is a mortgage person. That they're not making enough income doing what they're doing, so they're going to work as a team. And we're kind of, because we live in a little bit of a remote location, our office is in the remote location. It takes us an hour to get pretty much anywhere we want to do deals at. So we are setting, it's kind of like a satellite of our office. They're going to work together and pretty much do what we do. We're going to train them to do the initial interviews, meet with the sellers. They can go out and bring in as much business as they want. With the realtors we're already working with, we're going to feed them deals in their area, and then they're going to handle. We already have a negotiator. She works off-site also, and she just does negotiation, which is wonderful. When I did negotiation, I tried doing negotiation and closings and talking to people, and it's very distracting. So she just does that all off-site, so then they're just going to handle the seller and the realtor end for us, and we're trying to pull ourselves out of the everyday, today work and teach other people how to do it. So we also we're going to hire another one in a different county that's another hour and a half away in a different direction, and give them the same type of duty, so that basically we're just setting up little satellites of ourselves. And then we'll pay them when we close, and they get a % of the deal.
Great. If